This whole has something out of this world. The way it's shaped and the way it sounds, so the acoustic, and the way it can change in shape adds an extra value, which is a kind of magic quality of a kind of rubber thing, which can expand and compress. The ensemble I'm using for this new piece, which is being commissioned by the Daniel Barenboim Foundation, is for 6 instruments. Even with these few instruments, the sound is huge. Of course, this is also due to the conductor and the performance, which are outstanding. I was very impressed by the ensemble. And this is, of course, a merit of the conductor, Daniel Barenboim. He really knows what he's doing. The score is completely transparent. I mean, it's like if he's reading, I don't know, a poem. You know, there is no filter between him and the music. And in the rare cases, you have the experience, sometimes happens, but very rarely, that you are going to say something, and 1 second before, Daniel is already saying the same thing to the orchestra or to the ensemble. This is amazing because you really see that he understands every single detail. So what happens in this piece is it's a very interesting metaphor of the rationality which enters, accepts the challenge of going into the world, of which the labyrinth is a metaphor, and following its own premises, which is, I'm always open to the doubt. Emmanuel Pahoud is playing a kind of wild card role. He's outside, is like I had fun thinking about this, like a faun, of course, like an elf or a satyr, outside, free and happy without any problems. That's why he starts the piece with a cadenza. Then comes this kind of machine, rational machine. Takes, hey you, what you doing? Come here. No, I don't want. Yes, come. They overtake him and they hire him in the little army, and then they go together into the labyrinth. And that's where the problem starts, of course. The problems start. Every single decision becomes a problem. So I try to follow this labyrinth which I have chosen, which is one of these zillions. It's a physical labyrinth built in Hampton Court near London. I kind of wrote my own route inside it, and step by step I was calculating what kind of effects this route, according to the center, so the attraction, the pole of attraction, would cause to the music itself, to the music material. The more they're closer, or far from this point of attraction, where they finally get to actually, the more they get heavy, and you know, they feel the force of gravity, so they get lower in range and heavy and slow, almost like in rallentando, almost still. The more they are away, the more they start flying over in the air, and fast and high in the high range. And step by step, the instrument become more and more independent, and they found a new life in a way, and a new creative, fantastic world. And in the end, they lose all their cultural, so rational properties, and they become more and more like pure material, pure matter. I had a lot of fun doing this.